Twiggs County, a place we all call home. But today, our community faces a crisis that could redefine what home means for many of us. Rising property taxes, poor school performance, and a decision on House Bill 581 that could make or break our future. Will we fight for fairness, or let bad decisions push us over the edge? House Bill 581 introduces a floating homestead exemption. This exemption is designed to protect homeowners by capping taxable value growth to the rate of inflation, shielding families from skyrocketing property taxes caused by rising home values. Let's look at a real-life example to see how this would work. Imagine your home is currently valued at $100,000 for tax purposes. In 2025, the housing market booms, and the market value of your home increases to $120,000. With HB 581, if HB 581 is applied, your home's taxable value would only increase by inflation, let's say 2%. That means your taxable value rises to $102,000, and with a millage rate of 17.9%, you would pay $1,828 in property taxes. Without HB 581, if HB 581 is opted out, your home's taxable value would increase to match its market value of $120,000. At the same millage rate, your property taxes jump to $2,150, an increase of over $300 in just 1 year. With HB 581, your property tax increases are small and predictable. Without it, you could face steep, unexpected hikes that make it harder for families to stay in their homes. Here's where it gets worse. A property revaluation is coming to Twiggs County. This process will reassess the market value of every property, and for many, it will result in higher taxable values. Without the protections of HB 581, this revaluation could send property taxes skyrocketing. Families already struggling to keep up with bills. Twiggs County taxpayers are already paying more than most in the region. With a general millage rate of 19.39 and a school millage rate of 17.92, we're at the top, but not in a good way. Here's the hard truth. Even with these high taxes, our schools are failing. Twiggs County ranks 436th out of 451 high schools in Georgia. Compare that to Bleckley County, where the school millage rate is lower, but the schools are ranked 98th in the state. Or Houston County, with over 30,000 students, which still manages better outcomes with a lower school millage rate. Twiggs County spends more per student than nearly all of our neighbors, yet our schools are struggling. For just 717 students, we're spending over $20,000 per student each year. That's more than twice what neighboring counties spend, and for what? Failing schools and a lack of transparency. The question is simple: where is all this money going? Why are our taxes so high but our schools so underfunded? Why are parents and students not seeing the benefits of this massive spending? Without answers, taxpayers deserve to ask, is this the best use of our hard-earned money? The school board has until March 1st, 2025 to decide whether to protect taxpayers or leave us vulnerable. If they choose to opt out, there's no turning back. This decision will lock Twiggs County into a future of higher taxes, fewer protections, and declining trust in our leadership. And let's be clear, opting out means the school board is ignoring the will of the people. Over 2,369 Twiggs County voters approved HB 581 in the last election, a clear mandate for change. By opting out, the board risks not only betraying their community, but also voting themselves out of office. When leaders fail to represent their constituents, the consequences are inevitable. It's time to make your voice heard. As taxpayers, parents, and community members, you have the power to demand accountability. Attend the public hearings. Contact your school board members. Ask the hard questions about where your money is going and why our schools are failing. Our elected officials work for us. Let's remind them of their duty to represent the will of the people. In November, voters sent a clear message. They want fairness and transparency. Ignoring that message is not only a disservice to taxpayers, it's a risk to their own leadership. We're at a crossroads. Will we protect our families, our homes, and our future? Or will we allow bad decisions to drive us into deeper struggles? The choice is ours. Stand with your neighbors. Stand for fairness. Stand for Twiggs County. Let your voice be heard at the next school board meeting. Thank you for listening. Join our Facebook group. taxpayers of Twiggs County.